So yesterday we sent a legal letter over to Vergil's manager, Rick Meridian, demanding he stops interfering with the Boots Vergil negotiations. And of course, this morning we wake up and here's a lawsuit from Vergil Ortiz claiming he wants out of his Golden Boy contract.
All right, you guys, so let's discuss what is going on with Vergil Ortiz and his promotional company that he is signed to, Golden Boy Promotions, aka Oscar De La Hoya, and Vergil's manager, Rick Meridian. So, not only are we not gonna get the fight between Vergil Ortiz and Jerron Boots Ennis, now Vergil Ortiz is gonna have to sit out. So this all comes down to negotiations. It was what Oscar De La Hoya wanted was a 60-40 between Vergil Ortiz and Jerron Boots Ennis, with Vergil getting 60% and Boots getting 40%, with a 5% going to the winner.
I mean, it's been 72 hours since I made that video calling out Boots and Eddie. They want the fight so bad. Let's make it. I'm right here. 60-40, 5% to the winner. Let's go for March.
Eddie Hearn wanted a 50-50 split between Vergil and Boots, and a 5% goes to the winner. But we have complications between Oscar De La Hoya and Rick Meridian, Vergil Ortiz's manager, on who can call what shot for Vergil Ortiz.
But in this case, unless you're blind, deaf, dumb, can't read, it's very simple. Read the complaint, read the promotional agreement, read the clauses that have been breached. To say that I can't negotiate and I'm the manager when there's these clauses that are black and white is hilarious. That's why managers exist.
Oscar De La Hoya feels like, and what he is saying, that is a part of the contract where Oscar De La Hoya is the only one who can call the shots for the money, for what his fighter gets, for possibly where the fight is going to take place. The negotiations are only Oscar De La Hoya and Golden Boy, and he is the only one who can call these shots for Vergil. Oscar doesn't feel like Vergil Ortiz's manager has any type of right to negotiate anything when it comes to Vergil Ortiz versus Boots. And Rick Meridian, Vergil's manager, feels like that is breach of contract. Like I said, I don't know the whole details. I'm just filling you guys in on what's going on in the boxing community with Vergil Ortiz and the bullshit that he is dealing with. And this brings me back to what I talked about. Not only are we not going to get the Vergil Ortiz fight, not only is Vergil Ortiz not going to get 50%, 40%, whatever they were supposed to get, whatever they were supposed to sign up for, now Vergil Ortiz has to sit out until this is over with, until something is agreed upon where Oscar and Rick Meridian can come together and make something happen for Vergil, but I highly doubt that is going to happen. Now Vergil Ortiz wants out of his Golden Boy contract, and this is kind of a pattern with Oscar De La Hoya. You start to think, is Oscar De La Hoya just going by the book, by the business, or is Oscar De La Hoya really that hard to work with? Because you think about Canelo Alvarez, you think about Ryan Garcia, and then now Vergil Ortiz. These are three superstars, or superstars in the making, who have a fallout with Oscar De La Hoya and Golden Boy, and who want out of their contract. Not only is this Ryan's last fight with Golden Boy, but this is Golden Boy's last fight with the Zone. And now Vergil Ortiz wants out of his contract as well. Again, this brings me back to the question, is Oscar De La Hoya just going by the book and going by the business off the contracts? Yes, I can see that, but is Oscar De La Hoya really that hard to work with behind the scenes where he's losing superstar after superstar after superstar. And now I kind of feel like this has turned into who has more authority over who. Who can call more shots for their fighter over who. This is more like a competition. This is more of like a pride thing instead of Oscar and Rick Meridian looking out for their best interest in Vergil Ortiz. I feel like this is a little bit of what it's turning to, and it's not focusing on what's the best route for Vergil Ortiz. Let me know what you guys think about this. Let me know your guys' take down in the comments below. I want to know your guys' how you're viewing this situation. Like I said, it's a complete mess, and who knows how long this lawsuit is going to carry on for. And until then, like I said again, not only are we not going to get Vergil Ortiz versus Drawn Boots Ennis, but now Vergil has to sit out. Now he doesn't get no 50% of nothing. He doesn't get 40% of nothing. And now he has to sit out and wait until this is all over, or until they can come up with some type of solution that they can work together. Let me know what you guys think about this. I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm out.